What's going on, guys? Justin with Z1 Off-Road. We got another quick and simple install for you today. We're introducing our passenger side seat riser Molle panel, exclusively at z1offroad.com. So you're gonna take this panel. We're gonna show you on the bench here, or on the tailgate, just so you guys can quickly see how these go in. With your seat risers, you're gonna get your hardware kit. Now, these thread in to the existing threaded holes here. You're going to utilize the threaded holes and the hardware that comes included with your seat riser. And they simply just mount right on there. The other side. So, as you can see, the base of your seat is going to sit right here. Raise that seat up front of about an inch. Gives you a little more thigh support, but allows you quick access to whatever accessories you may need. Whether it's a fire extinguisher, first aid kit, Nerf gun, anything your passenger princess might need quick access to reach and grab, Z1 seat riser Molle panel for the passenger side is now available. So let me show you how this installs. All right, so now we're in the front seat of your vehicle. Only thing you're gonna need, plastic trim removal tool, 14mm socket, and an 8mm Allen. First step, you're just gonna simply, we're just gonna move the floor mat. We're gonna pop the plastic trim covers off to give you access to your bolt holes. There. Yeah. Okay. Take the 14, just gonna loosen them up, and you're gonna remove the fronts all the way. Break it free. All right, one removed. All right, second one removed. Now, as you can see, the front's completely loose. With the front seat slid all the way forward, I'm gonna move this to give me a little more access. I'm gonna pop out the floor mat again. I'm gonna pop off these trim panels just to loosen up the rears to give us enough angle to be able to fit the seat risers and bolt them down properly. So, simply remove the plastic cover. These don't have to come all the way out, but spin them most of the way out to give you enough angle to be able to fit the seat riser in. Okay, so now with the fronts completely removed, the rear is loosened. You can see how much ability we have to move our seats. You're going to simply locate your seat riser, and they're going to go right down in the existing holes. You'll use the hardware that comes with your kit. And this first one will go down into the threaded hole into the floor of your truck. As you can see, seat risers installed, bolt holes lined up to what we are using. Just gonna crank them down. And I'm going to make sure that these are lined up to where your seat riser Molle panel is gonna mount right up to it. Let me go grab that. So now that the seat riser is installed, we just need to torque it down to 33 foot-pounds.
Yeah, see what you mean. This is a really awkward one to shoot.
Now that we have our seat risers installed and torqued down, I feel the easiest way is to get the Molle panel on here first before you put your seat on, just so you have a little extra space. Simply just secure it with the 4mm hardware that comes included with your seat riser. They don't need to be super tight. All right, so now your Molle panel's installed onto your seat riser. We're going to torque everything to 33 foot-pounds. One. Okay, so now that with the seat down, you can see the front bolts mount right into the seat riser again. All right, it's just 14mm. All right, so now that they're fairly tight, I'm just going to torque them to 33 foot-pounds, just like the Allen. One. All right, we'll pop the cover back on here. Pop the cover back on here. Slide the seat forward. Angle the seat. I'm just going to simply tighten the rears again. All right. Again, torque it to 33 foot-pounds. One. Okay, put our covers back in place. There it goes. Floor mats back in. Lower our rear seat. Grab our tools, floor mat back in. And we're done. So, if your passenger princess is looking for a little more thigh support or to accessorize underneath their seat, shop now at z1offroad.com today.